Hey guys, I'm kind of recording it a different way. In a way, it's week 3 or day 18. The math is in there somewhere. Anyways, not much of an update of this vegetarian deal that my wife and I are doing. I've been sick since Saturday, so today is Wednesday. So had that kind of stomach deal that's been going around, and I have been pooping my brains out. And I say that with much displeasure, not so much because I've been pooping, but because when I stepped on the scale, I haven't necessarily lost a bunch of weight. Which actually reminds me of a little that for those of you that know my older brother Dylan, we used to. Anytime we would have like vacation or interview or something coming up that we want to look better or drop some weight for a date, something. I learned this from my brother that we would go outside when it was raining in our underwear, barefoot. Hopefully it was cold, smoking a cigarette, so that we would get sick. So that in fact we would lose weight before said big event would come up. So I'm actually upset that I'm only 280 pounds right now. That's 8 pounds down total in 18 days. So I've had a little bit of stalling up. So I've lost only about a pound within the last week or so. But it's probably cortisol, stress hormones, holding on to some water. Even though, believe me, I lost some water. And we'll just see the way it goes. And so we're just going to continue down this. Tonight I made a quinoa chili, and we'll just see the way it goes. So, anyways, just kidding. Cut it out. Anyways, let me see what else I have to add. I felt like I had a joke or something, but I really don't. That's it. That's my update. Sorry guys, I'll pick up from next week, and hopefully I'll have better results and more things on hand for you. So until then, I remember what I was going to say. I've had people ask me some things. People haven't spoke to since the beginning of the year, and they found out that I'm going vegetarian. They're like, "What? How could you be doing that, man? You can't be, can it?" And because everybody's used to protein, big gains, and that's been my story for so long. I could tell you that once you find some food that you can eat and that you enjoy, and I think that's the key, that you enjoy, you won't. It's sustainable. We enjoy the way that we're eating right now. Country, that's kidding. That's doing that right now. You actually find that you don't crave meat, and we're not craving chili or beef or anything like that. So the body hasn't created that craving. Do I want those things? Absolutely. But do I crave it? No, not really. Not in a way that you would maybe crave chocolate or something like that. And I guess maybe when you crave like chocolate or sweets, that's your body creating because it's at a carbohydrate deficit or something like that. It's creating a demand. But I think I'm getting enough iron and protein out of the vegetables that we're eating. And also, I've had some people ask me about kind of just different body types, because again, what works for me may not work for you. What I found in looking into and studying how this diet may work for people my size, this way of eating happens to work where I won't kind of wither away and drift away, because I started off as a bigger guy. I think for someone that's of a smaller stature, someone that's more ectomorphic, and I'll talk about the body types here in a second, it probably won't work well for them achieving the goals that I'm looking to achieve. I am looking not necessarily just to lose weight, but to be healthier. I'm a 280 pound dude, 6'3". It's hard on my knees and my back and my hips, especially I'm a police officer. I do a lot of standing, a lot of walking, a lot of moving, and I've got that weight on my hips. So I want to be able to have some longevity. My mantra for this year is happy, healthy, sustainable, and importantly, gratitude, because I'm very thankful for everything that I have, for my family, for my friends, for all of you. again, keep in mind what works for me may not necessarily work for you, and the other way around. Because I always said that for years, if most people train and eat the way that I do, man, they're going to get amazing results. It's not necessarily the same for me. But just when you run down the ladder, starting off with ectomorph. There's your ectomorphic body types, which we all know these people. They're smaller frame, smaller people that have a hard time gaining weight, naturally skinny. There's your mesomorphic people. Say, hey, the perfect athlete. I've got my one of my best friends, Trey. This dude could eat a whole cake before he goes to bed, and he wakes up with an extra ab. You know that guy. And then there's endomorphic people. Endomorphs are people that are just big, they're heavy, they have a hard time losing weight. They gain easier, typically fat, mostly around the midsection. I'm that guy. Speaking of which, funny thing is, I've noticed in this 8 pounds that I've lost in my measurements, it seems like the only place I'm really losing weight is in my chest to my arms. So I'm getting sweet vegetarian dad bod. But I won't let it discourage me. No. We'll just see what happens in a month. And if it keeps happening this way, then I quit. Plain and simple. Anyways, there's now I have nothing else to say. That was just the kind of run through. But that's my update for this week. Not a whole lot because I've been sick most of it. And next week we'll just pick it up again for my awesome quinoa chili. I don't know how you have chili without grease, but hey. Mazel tov. L'chaim, right? Anyways, catch you guys next time. Peace.